Hello and welcome back. Good morning to all my friends. Last lecture we were discussing about our lesson number 5, and in this lesson number 5 we reached up to different types of graph. Now in these different types of graph we discussed about what is pictograph, symbolic representation of the data. Then we proceed for bar graph, and that is also one of the presentation of data in the bar where width is same but length may be differ as per the data. Now we proceed further for another type, that is pie graph. A pie graph is a presentation of data in a circular form. Circle के अंदर circle graph, we can say pie chart also, but in a pie graph you can present your data in a circular form. Means एक पूरा whole है और उसका हिस्सा दिखाना है, part of it. Clear? Now, sir, एक example. So, as you see that in your lesson of science, atmospheric pressure or something like atmosphere, you will find that an atmosphere presentation is given in a pie graph. So, in our atmosphere, there are various types of gases, and these gases are presented in the percentage ratio. Okay, for example, nitrogen gas, so that is 78%. Then oxygen gas, that is 20 point something. Okay, then carbon dioxide 0.04, or that way different presentation of this data is given in a circular chart, that is known as pie chart. Okay, we will discuss and learn deeply about each type of graph. Now, certain things we need to remember. What we need to remember, that the numerical information is called data, that we have already learned. Then this data can be presented by the group frequency distribution. What is that group frequency distribution? The frequency is the number of times a particular entry occurs. क्या होता है कि number of times एक particular entry occurs. For example, let me take that there is a large data. Okay, large बहुत सारा data है हमारे पास. Okay, for example, students in a classroom, 60 students are there, and these 60 students, we are measuring the weight of these students. Okay, so when we are measuring the data when a large scale, we used to that particular, जैसे कि कोई बच्चे का weight रोल नंबर 1 to 60 है, और 1 रोल नंबर का जो for example weight जो है वो many times आ सकता है, जैसे कि 12 weight, 35 kg weight, 40 kg weight, 35 kg weight, 40 kg weight, 77 weight. So 60 times different data है large, और उसको number of times that 35 kg is repeated, number of times that 12 kg is repeated, number of times that 70 kg is repeated. So the repetition of particular data number of times is known as the frequency of particular thing. Concept clear? So this is another brief idea related to that. Now we will proceed further for organizing and grouping the data. Okay? As मुझे लिखना पड़ेगा. As we organize and group the data, so friends, here we were discussing about organizing the data. So to draw meaningful inference from haphazard written data, raw data, कच्चा मटेरियल तो मिल गया लेकिन वो haphazard, so उसको properly arrange means to organize. That is haphazard written data, raw data, we need to organize the data systematically. उसको systematically arrange करना पड़ता है. Then only we can present it with or other. एक पूरा haphazard में पड़ा हुआ है, उसको properly arrange करना पड़ता है. And we generally use what we are using telemark system. Telemark system में जिसमें हम लोग 1, 2, 3, 4 और 5 cross करते हैं. So that telemark system we utilize. Proceeding further, we group the data, और उसमें भी और large scale में data है, बहुत सारा 1000 quantities में है. So we segregate in class interval. Okay, so grouping the data into class interval. एक word याद रखना, class interval. Okay, so what does this class interval means? We are distributing the frequency as per the class interval given to us. Okay, so suppose a large scale data is given to us and we need to just sort it in a tabular form. So we give this in the form of class interval. Suppose roll number 1 to 60 है, and these roll numbers are to be segregated in the form. So we can group बनाने हैं मुझे, तो 6 group I will just make. So first group, that is 0 to 10 roll number. वैसे 0 roll number नहीं होता, but we start with 0 to 10 roll number. Then again 10 to 20 roll number. Then 20 to 30 roll number, and 30 to 40 roll number. So suppose we have 40 students. So I want to take their internal marking, and as the internal marking at presently in your classroom is also going on for Hindi, Gujarati and other subjects, languages. So for this class interval 0 to 10 and 10 to 20, you will find that 10 is occurring twice. So in which group, timing दिया है आपको कि ये time से ये time, that roll number 0 to 10 will join the group and give their exam for internal marking. But here you will find that roll number 10 is little bit confused. Why? Because twice name is coming. So first class interval he should enter or for the second one. Okay. So you will find that common number is 10. So 0 is considered as the lower limit and 10 is considered as the upper limit. Here in the second class interval 10 and 20, 10 is considered the lower limit and 20 is considered as a upper limit. So here 10 is clear to you. So we always take the upper limit. तो ये 10 छोटा हो जाएगा, ये बड़ा हो जाएगा. So 10 roll number will be grouped in second, that is 10 to 20. Then if 20 common, so 20 roll number will go to the third group for a third class interval, that is this one, 20 to 30. And if 30 to 40, then 30 is a common, so 30 will be included in the last one, that is 30 to 40 class interval. Hope so till here you all are clear. Now इस रोल नंबर्स के अंदर फ्रीक्वेंसी मीन्स जो रोल नंबर 9 0 to 10 का क्लास इंटरवल है उसमें जो रोल नंबर 0 तो है होता नहीं, लेकिन 1 से 9 रोल नंबर एनरोल हुए तो इसका डिस्टेंस जो होता है, डिफरेंस ऑफ दिस क्लास इंटरवल, एक क्लास इंटरवल में भी 5 स्टूडेंट्स का भी हो सकता है, 0 to 5 अगर छोटा ग्रुप है तो 0 to 5, 5 to 10. Similarly, that way you can go for depends upon the data or the material what we have. Here, frequency means the number of times that entry occurs. Suppose there is a marks मिल गए आपको, तो marks का डिटेल मिल रहा है और उस marks का रोल नंबर वाइज आपको सेग्रीगेट. अब इस समझ लेते हैं कि ये फ्रीक्वेंसी में क्या लिखना है आपको, मार्क्स के 0 to 10 रोल नंबर को मैंने मार्क्स देने हैं. तो मार्क्स में सपोज किसी को 5 मिला, किसी को 4 मिला, 10 मार्क्स का इंटरवल है, इंटरनल मार्किंग है, और दिस इंटरनल मार्किंग इज गिवन 5 मार्क्स, 7 मार्क्स, 2 मार्क्स, 3 मार्क्स, वॉट एवर यू ऑब्टेन एज पर योर आंसर्स. सो उसको मैं मार्क करने के लिए यहाँ पर सपोज कि मुझे यहाँ पर 2 मार्क्स देने वाले सबको मिलने वाले, मतलब इसमें सपोज ये मार्क्स मिलने वाले बच्चे मुझे मिल रहे हैं, यहाँ पर 5 है, यहाँ पर 7 है, यहाँ पर 3. सो दिस इज नोन एज द फ्रीक्वेंसी. क्लियर? हर इस चीज़ के बारे में हम डिटेल में पढ़ते जाएंगे, बट इन दिस सेशन दिस मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.